It's time to wake up.
Welcome to Ask the Guru. I'm J. Rob, the Guru of Peace and the OG of Protein. And I mean the OG of Protein. I got into this business, in the health and fitness business, in 1980 when I opened my first fitness club, Jay's Gym. And in 1980, I sold that club. And then in 1988, I founded J. Rob Enterprises and created my world famous protein powder. And I've been doing that ever since. And so our tagline, the best tasting protein on the planet, we're still doing it. And you can find us at jrob.com. But today I'm answering another question from someone, a viewer. And please, leave your questions or comments in the comments section and do that. And please follow us too and like us, because that makes all the world, that means the world to us. So thank you for that. So anyway, in the comment section, the question came to me the other day, what supplements do I personally take? I thought, wow, that's an evolutionary style answer I've got to come up with, because I've evolved through a lot of supplements. I think supplements work, but I think supplements need to be utilized for the period of time that they're needed, because they're really a supplement. They're not to override your natural diet. You've got your macronutrients, protein, fat, carbs, and you've got your micronutrients, which are your vitamins and your minerals and so on. Minerals are more important than vitamins, but equally as important, but they're more dominant than vitamins in volume. So you try to get all your nutrition you can from the foods you eat by eating real foods. Junk foods, processed foods, heavily refined foods, refined oils, things like that just can't give you the nutrition that you would get from real whole foods. Even a big old steak or burger or something like that is rich in all kinds of nutrients that are not there if you just had a small salad or something. So what you eat is kind of what you get. So for supplements, I'm pretty light duty on that now, because I've gone through the full gamut of a full spectrum, multiple vitamin and mineral, to isolated minerals like magnesium, trace minerals and so on. Those are good from time to time, but all these things can be utilized at times of your life if you ever have a deficiency, or ever, your blood work ever shows that, or you're just showing a deficiency and you have those symptoms. But over time, I've evolved probably all the way out to using simple things like a protein powder. I've used that forever, since I was 13 years old. Even I made homemade protein drinks then, and then eventually, back in '88, I made my own protein powder, and that's what I use. So that's my primary supplement, because that makes it easy for me to get my protein in. I don't need too much protein, I don't need too little, so that helps me get it just right. Number one supplement. Number two, vitamin C. I'm kind of a big proponent of vitamin C. A lot of people don't think they think, oh, vitamin C, take it for granted or something like that. I think, well, you don't want to do that unless you're eating a very high fruit and vegetable based diet, because potassium and vitamin C are hard to get unless you're eating a lot of fruit or certain vegetables, because vitamin C is not going to be in eggs. Potassium's not really in eggs. Potassium's really, it's some in meat, but it's not super high. You can get potassium out of milk and different things like that. So I like to supplement with vitamin C. Sometimes I like to supplement with minerals, especially the electrolytes and the alkaline-based minerals, calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. Those are good. Trace minerals are great too, because some of those are missing in our foods now, so I will utilize those from time to time. So I do utilize potassium alone in usually one of those electrolyte supplements, and it needs to be high. You need to get about 4,700 milligrams of potassium a day to feel your best. That's what your body is, that's the adequate intake is what they say. That's hard to get unless you're eating a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables. Trust me, if you ever do the math, difficult. So sometimes I will supplement with that if I'm on the go or not quite hitting that mark, or just to even feel better that way, because those keep you relaxed. When you have vitamins and minerals, and especially the alkaline ones, because when you're eating, especially if you're keto or doing lower carb, you're definitely into more acidic amino acids and acidic minerals in there, and less potassium, calcium, and so on. Milk comes in pretty good with that, because you get the calcium and the potassium, which aren't high in certain other foods. So instead of supplementing now, I just pick specific small, or certain things I need, which is, again, vitamin C, and I'll take anywhere from 1 to 3 grams a day, depending on how I feel, but I try to probably hit closer to 2 grams on average because that keeps histamine levels down in my body, which helps me, and inflammation down. So that's it. Other than that, I try to just supplement with my protein powder, blend it up with other ingredients, keep the fruits and vegetables high along with good solid foods. And for me, I use lower histamine foods, but if you don't have a histamine issue, then any meat, chicken, fish, vegetable, seafood, eggs, milk, dairy, cheese, and all that will work very well. Just keep the variety up, or at least hit the proteins that are solid, and go with, again, with fruits and vegetables first, grains second, because you can get your calories and carbohydrate in that direction. So supplement if you need it. A multivitamin would be great to start with, and then go by feel from there on. Anyway, that's the tip for the day from Ask the Guru. Thanks for being here. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and like this page because it means the world to me. And also in the comment section, if you have a question, ask the Guru. I'm here. I'm always here for you. I'm always here to answer your question. Just be patient. You know, I get a lot of questions, so I'm going through them as fast as I can and as comprehensive as I can. But I will get to that, and I will answer your question and get that to you. So anyway, here we are. Thank you so much. Love you, and hang loose.
Get the chill on, hang loose.